party people. Welcome to What's Happening.
Hey everybody, I am Frankie J. To my right is the six-time Hall of Shamer, Todd T.O. We're here live. Welcome to What's Happening. Thanks for being here. Quick question before we start the show, everybody. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you have any ghost stories? Do you believe in Sasquatch or the paranormal? We're going to tell you what we believe here in a little bit. But Todd, it was good to see you yesterday in person. I took the drive to Buffalo. And we hung out for a while. I checked out your studio. Everything's good. So how'd you feel? How are you feeling today?
It's always good to see you in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Get out there more.
You got a pulse.
Yeah, you got to get out there, people.
Travel around, get outside your comfort zone, and travel a little bit. But again, the question of the day is, do you believe in Bigfoot, ghosts, paranormal, all the above, or do you not believe? And we want to hear from you. We're going to put the phone number up here just in a moment after we do On This Day. Wherever you may be watching, Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, definitely, if you could, just give us a like, maybe share it out. We'd appreciate it. We enjoy being here. But anyways, T.O., why don't we get things started before I go off on a tangent with On This Day?
All right, let me get a little feeding the ducks.
We like feeding the ducks here.
For old time's sake, you know what I mean?
Feed them up.
I got a lot. I got a couple on these days. So okay. Let's get to those real quick here. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
This just happened. Meteorite tears through a home in Texas.
What?
Yeah, March 2026. Can you imagine you're just sitting there watching TV and all of a sudden a big friggin' rock flies through your house?
You know what?
I'd probably think Sasquatch threw it.
You know what that makes me think of?
No.
There was that movie, I don't know, where I don't know, Deep Impact, I think it was called, where that meteor was coming to Earth and it hit the water and that father and daughter stood out on the beach together and the water just washed them away. Like, can you imagine just being on the beach and gone?
I don't watch movies.
You should.
Elvis trades his guitar for army fatigues this day in history.
Why would he do that?
Well, he wanted to join the army, serve his country.
What a weirdo.
Not everybody hates America like you. 1695, Ranger 9 intentionally crashes into the moon.
Wow.
A lot of people witnessed that happen. 1695? What, are you kidding me?
Jeez,
here's one. Radio's first words were spoken.
Whoa, that's
in
huge.
1896.
1896.
That is pretty huge for a podcast. Yeah. You want to know what the first words were?
What?
They're by Heinrich. Oh, no. Alexander Popov. Alexander Popov transmitted the words Heinrich Hertz from one building to another.
Wow.
Yeah. It's probably where you get Hertz from. You know?
Yeah. I bet you that is.
And Russians. Heinrich Hertz. I'm talking to you.
I want my vodka. I must break.
1954, RCA manufactures the first color TV set.
Really?
Whopping 12 and a half inches.
That's crazy.
Coming in at $1,000 in 1954.
That's big, actually, for them.
Apparently. 12 inches? 12 and a half inches?
Yeah.
I guess.
Bigger than our cell phone. Bigger than a smartphone.
$1,000 back in 1954. That had to be like $1 million.
Jeez.
All right, that was the last on this day, but I got some birthdays. Happy birthday to my co-worker, Steve. Steve's celebrating his birthday. Steve, you celebrate your birthday with Elton John. Not sure how you feel about that, but Elton John's 79. Anyways, who else? Sarah Jessica Parker.
Wow, I like
SJP.
Mm-hmm.
She's 61.
That's all. Wait, that's crazy. I thought she would be older than that because she was in Sex and the City.
Yep.
That show was a long time ago, and I think she must have been really, really young. Anyways,
yeah, she was probably in her 30s then.
I thought,
40s. She was kind of. Yeah, she's cute.
Samantha was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the old blonde, dirty pig. She was cool.
Miranda writes.
Yeah, I didn't like her.
Yeah. All right, last one birthday. Big Sean. Not the guy we know, Big Sean, but Big Sean the singer.
Big Sean.
He's 38. He's 38. You don't know much of Big Sean's music.
Big 38. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a little on this day.
On this day. Thanks for that. So what we do this, the question we asked, I just want to real quick give a shout out to our friends, the Married Couple Podcasts are watching over on Instagram Live. Thanks for being here and joining us. Maybe he could call in. He could be our first call. Our question of the day is this. Do you believe in ghosts, the paranormal? Do you believe in Bigfoot or do you not? Have you had any experiences? I personally have had 2 legit ghost experiences, so I 100% believe in ghosts. I don't believe in Bigfoot, and I have my reasoning. Todd believes in Bigfoot, and we thought this would be a great day to talk about this. Why don't we put the phone number up and just get
I want to hear your ghost story. Go.
My ghost story is this. Well, I have 2. When I was a young kid, I lived in, I had the attic bedroom because that was like the cool spot in the house. It was a low ceiling. Anyways, the one night I'm in bed, and this really happened. I don't care. I felt it and everything. I was frozen. I couldn't move. I'm in bed, and I saw a full apparition, which is a full black shadow of a human or whoever. But I saw a full apparition of a guy in like a detective long coat, a duster style jacket with a top hat on.
Dick Tracy.
And he leaned over me and was looking at me while I was sleeping. And it felt like maybe 20 seconds or something. And then it was gone. And then I got up and I could move. I freaked out, turned all the lights on, and went downstairs. And I was young. I was like, I think it was 9 or 10. I was young and I was scared. I mean, it scared the shit out of me. And my parents didn't believe me. They just don't. My mom, until the day she died, never believed that I saw this. And also there was one time in the house, I named him Bob, where my grandfather, my mom's father died, and she had a picture of her mother and father on the entertainment center facing out towards the front windows. There was a picture of my brother hanging on the wall, which would have been, a complete, L. Anyways, to make a long story short, my brother wasn't doing well one day, and both grandma and grandpa's pictures were turned facing him. And nobody moved anything in our house. Once something was somewhere, it was just there. So it wasn't like anybody thought of something like, well, let me move the pictures. No. They were moved, legit facing at my brother.
Crazy.
And then...
But not really that crazy.
Well, I believe in the afterlife. I think there's ghosts. It definitely exists. There are legit hauntings. You know about that place in Buffalo, right? Iron Island Museum.
Yeah. The whole ironworks down there, yeah.
Yeah, that place is haunted, and I've been in there, and I actually I'll talk about that later.
You have your...
Yes.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
I was there, and the one ghost, or the one...
Because that's documented.
It is. They have it in the archives there. You could, if you go there, you can probably look it up. I would just have to kind of guess around the year. But no, I mean, they asked me for the recording. There was an attic space, and Edgar is who they think or know it is. His name was Edgar, and he stayed up there, I guess. And he's nasty. He's a mean one. He's like an evil one. So they had like a ladder kind of thing that you could walk up and peek up in the attic. It's like a crawl space.
Yep.
And I went up there, and I was like, oh, I don't believe in this shit, and blah, 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 blah. And the group I was with was like, well, go up there and check it out. And I'm like, okay. So I went up with my BlackBerry at the time. It was a BlackBerry. And I hit record on it. And I was like, Edgar, you're not real. I'm like, you're all fake. I go, you're weak. I go, whatever. Everyone thinks you're so mean and scary. I'm not scared of you. And then I kind of crawled back down, and I replayed it, and it said, you die. I swear, clear as day, man. EVP, electronic voice phenomenon. It happened. It was on my phone, and I played it again. You die. It was, and I took it to the one museum employee, and they were like, "Oh my God, can we keep your phone for a second?" And she ran back to her supervisor, and they recorded it off there. But yeah,
wow,
I made him mad.
That's pretty good.
Really mad. I made him mad.
If
anybody out there is listening, text us, call us, and get on the show with us. Tell us about your experiences with ghosts or the paranormal. Go ahead, Todd.
I think I've seen a few ghosts at work, to be honest. Walking through, and then all of a sudden one time I swore somebody was there, and I was literally talking to him. And I was like, oh, sorry, like I almost bumped into him. Then I turned and there's no one there. And I was like, oh, fuck. But it's pretty common at my work.
Well, you got warehouse setups and like a school district I worked for, there was a basement freezer at the high school. And just walking into the basement, or you go on the dumbwaiter, like the elevator from like the 1930s.
Yeah.
And it smells like must. And you go down there and you feel uneasy. And it's like dungy and shit. And you go in the freezer and get in and out as quick as possible, lock it up and bolt. But there was always a vibe down there that there was some past employees hanging around. And yeah, but places like with warehouses and big buildings.
Oh, we get a lot. We had one person who was pretty in touch with the paranormal and that, and actually did readings a lot of times, and they said they would see him all the time, walking around naked.
Naked?
I'm like, yeah, well, why wear clothes when you don't have to, I guess.
I mean, if I was a ghost, I'd probably walk around naked.
Yeah. One time I saw a horse tail, I thought, run by me, which was strange.
A horse tail at where you work?
Yeah, I mean, it was Indian
in a
ground.
Supermarket where they used to ride their horses in and shop?
It could have.
That's kind of weird.
Probably was Indian land.
It is Indian land.
Yeah.
Because the natives have taken it back. They're taking back the island that you work on.
I use that ghost app all the time in there, and there's one aisle where it always says the same stuff.
Talk about that.
Like somebody's trapped in there in a house and it's burning and they can't get out.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. Happens quite often.
I'll be a son of a gun. I want
to
congratulate you.
Little things. You might be working in the show, working at the show, putting stuff up, and then all of a sudden something gets swatted off. And it doesn't just fall like it falls in the middle of the aisle. So it's like, did somebody hit it?
Yeah.
It does, if it was going to fall, it would fall kind of in front of where it goes. It goes far. It happens all the time.
Take something light, like a paper towel, and if you see someone shopping in the next aisle, be quick. You're quick. You're a little snake. Toss it over and run into a different aisle and hit record and see if you can see them going over there and play a trick on somebody. Throw something in the aisle they're in, not ensuring that where you throw it isn't going to hit them.
Yeah. Just safety first.
Little blooper and put it over and listen, right? Listen, and then go get some footage of it. That would be sweet.
Yeah, that's
a hell of a plan.
I wish I had one of those meters. Those little EVP meters or whatever the hell those are.
There we go.
Yeah, right. Yeah, same in history. I don't know how many people. Rob, I heard you're retiring. Congratulations to you.
Have something lined up to do, because once you retire, you won't believe how weird it will feel to not have to do anything at all.
Vacation islands.
Oh, hopefully. I'll tell you, man, when I retired, it was like, what do I do? I feel like I was breaking the rules sleeping in. Like, do I need to punch in and then go back to bed?
Bigfoot's real, too.
Okay, look, we're going to end this argument. Bigfoot, I don't believe in, Todd. I do not believe in Bigfoot. I don't believe in him, and here's why. They can find fossils from dinosaurs from a gazillion years ago, but they can't find skeleton remains or any sort of remains at all that would indicate that he is real. There's no... Show me... This is a challenge. If anybody out there disagrees, by all means, message in and buzz us and let us know. The number's up on the screen. It's 2026. They have technology. They probably have bone finder scan tools. Go find the bones. Produce a skeletal remain of a Sasquatch, and then I'm sold. Where I live, there's Sasquatch hunting clubs. I'm like, these people are nuts. I know that living in the mountains is nuts, but these people are nuts.
I don't think it's that nuts.
I mean, I don't think it's nuts, but why don't they have any more proof?
It's hard to find dead animals in the woods.
They would have found some skeletal remains of Sasquatch, dude.
I don't know.
Come on.
It's pretty vast wilderness out there. You don't know?
No.
There's some pretty good footage these days of trail cams.
The only footage that they got at all of the actual Bigfoot was even real was that 70s reel.
Yeah.
Of that weird hairy dude running in the background.
Patterson Gillum film. Yeah.
Yeah. It looked kind of like a bad Woodstock short.
Well, AI still thinks there's a chance it's real.
It's not. Okay.
But that one guy said it was him in a suit.
You know what? There's winners and there's losers.
I here's my argument. It only takes one of those people to be telling the truth. It's hard for me to call them all liars. Somebody saw something. At least one of them. Don't you think? I think so.
I think it's time that
it just takes one.
Reality.
I mean, a lot of people didn't believe in ghosts.
No.
Still don't, probably.
No, there's a lot of people that still don't. And they have their reasons, just like I have mine. There's no physical evidence.
Sure there is.
Even any criminal case, you have to have like solid physical evidence to convict. It can't all be circumstantial and because so and so was out here and he's respected and everybody knows him and
that's a scientific mind. I don't have one of those. I'm just open-minded and I believe.
Oh Jesus, semantics here.
I believe other stuff is going on.
Have you gone on a Sasquatch
beyond
hunt?
explanation?
When are you going to Sasquatch hunt?
I would love to go Sasquatch hunting.
You should. Come up here. Come up here and I'll
I don't think I have a good shot of finding him if I'm with a group of people.
That's not true.
I need to zone in.
Oh, so you need to go out like a sniper and be sneaky? Is that what you're saying?
Become one with the woods.
Become one with the woods.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's exactly how I think I'd find him. I don't want to be going out there hitting trees and making calls and stuff. I just want to be out there and seeing him far away. No one would believe me anyways.
Well, wouldn't you take a picture?
Probably wouldn't work.
If you use the camera that you try to fart with in the basement there.
Flukes
do a demonstration of that.
Flukes out the camera. Well, it'll work perfectly now.
He's got this OBS piece of crap camera. It's when it works. And he's supposed to be able to do zoom in, zoom out, and follow him, but it's like our Bluetooth speaker that I smashed a year or 2 years ago.
Well,
now, to get it to zoom in, he's got to give it sign language.
Hold on.
Let's give him the full.
There we go. What do you want to zoom in?
I want to zoom in.
Come on, L for losers. It's not doing it.
See? Never works.
No.
Nope.
Hi.
Hey.
It's not going to do it right now.
Yeah, it's like a kid. It's like a dog. When you want to get a picture of a dog, they always figure out how not to let you take their picture.
Nice.
The dog can be. It's not working, man. The guy sold it to you for $50. Do you know why? Because it doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Pan tilt zoom when it wants. Maybe I got to be down here. Nope. Let's go to the regular cam.
Regular cam. Here we come.
See, I got great respect for people who are using like 17 cameras and shit.
Well, they actually don't buy it from somebody selling it for $50 when it's a $400 camera. Then come on.
Well, hey, you never know.
Use your noggin.
Sometimes you get what you pay for. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you don't. Facebook Marketplace. I love it there. I absolutely love it.
That's awesome. Facebook Marketplace. You know what sucks is if you look at a set of tires, all of a sudden all the ads after there are tires. It's like, I just looked at that set. I didn't want to look at 500 more. That's the one thing I don't like about Marketplace. They keep you scrolling. And it's like, oh, it sucks.
They know how to sell you these days.
Well, where I
selling
live,
all your info to all these places. They know what you want.
Oh, well, of course. And
now they're adjusting the prices as according to what it is you look for at often.
Yeah. Well, for me, out where I live, because it's not populated very much, so there's not really that much on the marketplace out here. But I saw this really good set of tires for my truck that would be perfect, like $200, and they were Goodyear Wrangler, basically brand new. They were only used for a little bit, and I'm like, oh my god, it's local. And I go on it, and it's like in Canton, which is like an hour away. I'm like, oh. I mean, hours that far? No, not out here. An hour's not far. Like, I'm going to Walmart, and
they were only used for Sasquatch hunting.
Gotta drive an hour to get to Walmart. So I guess it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, tires are wicked expensive. It would be worth it to drive 2 hours round trip, get a set of really, really good tires. But I mean, it's not like, and a lot of people don't ship out this far either. There's not a lot, because I live so far, and then people don't want to. If they were going to ship a set of tires, I mean, that would be expensive already, and then to go to a remote area where there's like one mailman from the movie Funny Farm. Just like, good luck, man. You're lucky.
Mailman out there have humongous calves probably because they're just walking everywhere.
Actually, where I live, we have one postmaster, one post office, which is like the size of a Quickie Mart, and 2 mail people, with a third one that's on call. So 2 halves of the town. You got uptown, downtown, and one takes, each one takes one. And yeah, and that's how it works out here. And then you got the UPS and FedEx that come in from 2 hours away every day. They drive 2 hours into one town to deliver one package if they have to.
A message came in and said, your ghost story sounded like maybe it was only a bad dream.
No, it was not. Because I didn't include in the story when I originally told it. In the attic.
He was paranormally probed.
Okay. I wasn't. Anyways, there was a crawl space on each side of the room, and they had these little doors that would open up. And there was a guy that lived up there and died in that room. And there was when we moved into the house and before they insulated the crawl space, they on the one door, it was written there, "Love you, Barb."
Mm-hmm.
That was his wife's name. So he must have knew he was going to die that night and wrote "Love you, Barb" on the crawl
Maybe he
space
thought
door.
you were another man with Barb.
I don't know, man. He was there, and it was not a bad dream. I know it wasn't because I felt it. I moved out of the room. I refused to sleep up there ever again.
No one believed you.
No one believed me. Until this day, no one believes me. It's like, well, I felt it, man. Like, I saw it. It was a full apparition. Why would I just dream of some weird dude in the top hat?
Sometimes when you're in REM sleep and you just wake up, you might see a little thing.
Well, I humbly and respectfully and thankfully disagree with you. Thanks for messaging in for sure. I disagree. I do believe in the paranormal, and I've witnessed and felt other things. When I worked at a highway department overnight shift, what part of our job was every hour you had to walk around the entire plant, outside, across lots, through a bunch of piles of highway junk and machinery, and go into the other garages. And at the time, there was like this canteen thing you would carry around. To ensure that you did the rounds, there's a key hung in every spot that you got to check, and you can put that key in and click it, and they each got a different cut, so they know that you did your round. And there was the back barn, they called it the high lift barn, where they kept the big high lift machines. And
makes sense.
For some reason, no matter, I was not afraid of walking around the property there at all at night, but every time I would walk across the parking lot to that particular building, I felt like sick in my stomach.
I was draining your energy.
I wanted to open the door, get to that stupid key as quick as possible, twist that sucker here, the click, and get out of there. And that was every time. It wasn't just one time or two. It was every time. In fact, I skipped it one night, and they asked me, why didn't you hit the high lift barn? And I'm like, how did you even know? And they're like, because that key wasn't registered. I'm like, oh. So that's how they knew you would do your rounds. Why didn't you hit the high lift barn? I'm like, I had to tell them, and they laughed at me. I'm like, stay overnight here one night, okay? Go out there by yourself and tell me.
The witching hour, 3 to 4 a.m. Weird things happen.
Yeah, and there are people that work there that will tell you that they've had some similar experiences in other areas of the building. But yeah, I mean, I've had
portals. You believe in portals?
What do you mean, like?
Things that you could just go somewhere else and then
that
not
would be sick.
Bermuda Triangle.
That's kind of still as old.
How come you can't film a goddamn thing in Antarctica?
I don't know.
I know.
You do.
Weird shit going on there.
What's
they don't
going
want
on
you
there?
to see. Who knows? Could be giants. Could be. You don't know. We're not allowed there. You can't even film. It's weird.
Oh, I did hear about that.
It's true.
Isn't it like a military safe zone where like nobody at all can just ever go in there?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Isn't that like what it is though?
Yeah, there's probably some kind of underground city.
There's something. Yeah, there's some reason why that's just uncharted. It's unavailable to anybody in the world.
Yeah.
And who even know who's a gatekeeper? Who's a gatekeeper there? Like
somebody went there on YouTube, tried to get in, and they took their shit away right away.
That's funny you bring that up because you know the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier at Arlington, right? Have you ever gone to there? Have you ever went there?
No.
Okay. Well, it's actually really cool when they do the changing of the guard. It's a 24-hour shift. They work through hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever. It's the highest. It's like the highest, most like craziest respected part of being in the military is to have that particular job, being one of the soldiers that do that. But they have a barrier around it, and if anybody crosses over that barrier, they warn you, like they boot you right out. Like, they're like, you must leave the area. It's all militant. I watched a whole YouTube video on it. It's pretty cool, actually. You must leave the secured area immediately. Blah, 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 blah. And they get all like military on them. It's crazy. Like people have tried to just get in there, and they got
protecting and hiding something.
No, it's a Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
Well, yeah.
It's, for all the people that have went off and fought for our great country here that
I don't even know who he is.
were never found or wasn't documented because, for whatever reasons, it was all paper documents or no documents at all. And they're just, they're showing respect to the people that fought for this country that aren't buried normally. That's all. It's pretty cool. It's neat. It's something that's been going on for a long time. And if you've never been there, go there. It's actually sort of like cool but creepy too. Because
what haunted house would you stay at?
I don't know.
Would you sleep in the tomb of the unknown soldier?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Well, there is no soldier in there. It's just
obviously
a monument. It's a monument built.
Yeah, for a lot of energy in there.
It's got to be. Even if you go like into the naval park down in the waterfront there, Buffalo.
Yeah,
they have the retired battleships down there. If you've been there, everyone's been there. If you're from Buffalo, you go in there and that feels sort of creepy. They got the mannequins like in positions to show you like oh, this would be the captain's shirt. Yeah, like it's weird, man. You walk through and you're like, okay, this is kind of cool. Let's keep going. I was like, okay, all right. I don't need to sit here and look at this guy. It's weird. Let's go.
Yeah, creepy dolls would freak me out. I think if there was like a
Chucky
possessed doll in your house or something, mask. You should order one from the dark web.
That's awesome.
Get a mystery dark web box.
A mystery dark web.
They have those. You never know what you're gonna get.
If you do what you do, and because you've been, I gotta just share this for everybody. Todd has this thing, it's impulsive addictive disorder. If I don't even know what to call it.
AID?
But when you get something that you just all of a sudden you just decide you love it, you don't stop on it until you all of a sudden it's overwhelming you, and then you push
0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, and you went from barely wanting to buy a tablet to podcast with me to all of a sudden now you want 35 screens, a big screen, 5 computers, microphones everywhere, cameras, backgrounds, and pretty soon he's going to probably go outside and frame it up, put a concrete pad down, putting frames up and building us a huge studio and call it the Thunderdome Part 2.
Yeah, Raw Live Studio's growing as we speak. I mean,
it is growing, and I have fun. And it's weird because, for us, we do this for fun. The podcasting's fun and everything. If somebody sees us and likes what we do and they offer us a whole huge deal and a syndicated deal, would we say no? Probably not.
No.
I would probably get better.
I'd say no way.
No, I'm going to keep doing overnight stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put me in the woods with Bigfoot.
Put me in the woods with Bigfoot.
That's that's my happy place.
Why don't you get an AI Bigfoot? Get a robot, but have it built as a Sasquatch, and he can just hang out with you and go to work with you. You could teach it to stock the shelves. Then people would believe. That would be pretty awesome. I mean,
well,
would you do that?
I know Bigfoot pretty well, and he actually told me.
You know Bigfoot.
Yeah, he actually told me he tells all his friends that he saw me, and none of his friends believe him.
Bigfoot.
So it happens both ways.
So you go both ways with Bigfoot?
I'm a believer. I mean, there's no doubt about it in my mind.
You're a believer.
I can't call all those people liars. Somebody saw something. What are those noises they have on tape and stuff that you never heard before? Like, I don't know, dude. I think weird things just appear sometimes, and I think they could disappear just as quick. I don't know what the hell Bigfoot is, but that's my take on it. I think I don't know. I think they can just come and go. I
got to see physical evidence, man. I got to see physical evidence. For
I
me,
mean,
I got to see it. I got to feel it.
you have no faith.
I live in the woods, like the ultimate wooded area of pretty much, I would say.
Yeah, you got sightings there.
Yeah, obviously they do because they have clubs that hunt them, or
Nobody
search
hunts
for
them.
Well, they go on expeditions to find them.
He wouldn't let you shoot him. He would just gaze at you, and you'd be locked.
Yeah, oh God, you're so fucking handicapped.
He'd disarm you with his mind.
Bigfoot. So you have a relationship.
Come on, Star Wars has one. It has to be real.
So you already have but you're basically saying you have a relationship with him already. How so?
I think I could find him.
You think so?
I think so.
That's awesome. Well,
just not sure I'd make it back out of the woods.
So all of the one listeners out there right now,
I think he'd rip me from limb to limb. Aliens? You believe in aliens?
That one I'm kind of starting to maybe think possibly. Yeah, maybe. It
all
depends though. How would I see one though? It's one of those things like where
maybe they're amongst us.
That's a good point, because there are some pretty weirdo people around here where I live that are questionable.
What if they're not the weirdos, and what if they're the ones that rule this world? Well, those guys are weirdos too.
Yeah, there's some people that remind me of that scene in Men in Black when the guy's like, sugar.
I've seen some weird shit in the sky.
Water. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
Yep, definitely seen some. Actually, I know I did because I think I've told this story before, but we used to live kind of near the airport, the Buffalo airport there, and we were coming home from dinner or something one night, and I get out of the car and I'm like, what? I look in the sky and I'm like, what in the hell is that? And then there was neighbors like a couple doors down. There was two groups of neighbors out, and they all looked at. I go, what is that? And they go like, I don't know. They're like UFO. I go, I don't know. We're so close to the airport, but it sure as hell wasn't an airplane. I don't know what it was. And this was before drones. Like, I don't know.
I do remember one night. I used to live right on top of the airport. Literally, to those of you out there listening and watching, I lived right across the street from the Buffalo International Airport in a neighborhood over there. And there was one night, and I was used to the planes going over because they went directly over. I was used to it. I hear a plane. But this one night, it was like a thunderstorm going on outside. It was pitch black. It was raining, pouring hard. This is like a scene out of a movie, man. Just bear with me here. I hear this plane coming. And it's thundering. It's raining. It's storming outside. And I hear this plane coming. And it was getting louder, man, than any fucking plane I've ever heard before ever come in. And I lived there for quite a while. And it got louder and louder, and it was closer, and it was closer, and it was closer. And I'm like, I'm going to freaking die here. So I run outside, and it was like a movie, a horror movie and drama. I'm looking, and I'm trying to look up to see if I can see this plane, and I can't because it's raining so hard, and it's so dark out, and it was crazy. And till this day, I can't explain it. I was it. I'm like, this plane is going to crash right into me. That's how close. And it was crazy, man. I just felt it happen again. I got chills.
That happened here in Clarence.
I was out there and I remember I couldn't see. It was raining so hard. And I don't know hope it landed, but I don't know if it was Air Force One or something, but that sucked.
I got my mother-in-law, before she passed, she said, when I pass, look for pennies, because I'm going to leave you guys pennies.
Oh, creepy.
And I'm like, can't you leave like hundreds? What do we
leave
pennies for? Can you leave $100 bill here in there? So anyways, all the time we find pennies. If it's a birthday, it doesn't even have to be a birthday, but we usually find them then too, but all the time. And no one uses pennies anymore. And like, how the hell is that just on the floor in the middle of nowhere? It's weird. It's weird, but I believe in stuff like that. I don't know how the hell it happens, but we're just energy anyways. So,
well, yeah, it's definitely energies, but there's also talk about, well, they're not talk. This has been talk. It depends on where you live too. If there's a lot of infrastructure as far as like wires, phone wires, or electric poles and stuff like that. If you live in there, I mean, just naturally, you would think there would be some sort of like, I don't want to say magnetic field, but some sort of
You were going to say ambiance.
some sort of feelings that we like being next to a speaker. If you've ever gone to like a concert and you can feel the buzz of the speaker. And
Yeah, sit in your room alone with the lights off. All you hear is
yeah.
Look, the constant hum we have these days is crazy.
But it like something like that, I would think would have some sort of effect on that, where people would maybe believe that things are happening, or you feel a certain way, or you think something would be off. Maybe it could be that creating it. I mean, it does. It
could be.
I mean,
yeah, that does work.
You got power lines right in your backyard. I mean, you're
I do.
Yeah, and you got
don't move near the power lines.
You're right next to them, and you have your vegetable garden right there, and you are definitely a different creature. You got
veggies grow good. You put that copper rod in the ground too. Free energy to your plants. Put little copper rods in your garden.
Oh, you're being serious.
I'm dead ass serious. People do that.
You put some copper in there, huh?
Yep.
No kidding.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't go that far.
Well, I remember when the plants were all growing, or your vegetables, they just like boosted up.
Yeah.
And they were you have like 1 million carrots. You probably got carrots out there.
I still do, yeah.
You got tons of carrots. The sugar snaps. What is it? Sugar
yeah,
snap
I
peas?
just let nature freeze them. I didn't have any more room for them in the freezer. I said, well, if they last, I just went out there the other day actually, and they were still good. I was like, sweet, they're underground, so.
Huh? Carrots?
Yeah.
No kidding. So you picked a carrot out of the ground from last year?
Yep.
Cool. And all the dog poop over the winter.
That only helps.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
And your dog drops loads.
I got it gated in though. It usually doesn't go in there. At least that's the hope. I mean.
Well, it goes into the ground. I mean.
Raised beds.
Okay.
I got raised beds.
So there's off the ground.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's good. So that's not as gross. Nice.
No.
Good. Phew.
I thought I was possessed once. You ever use the Ouija board?
It's
real, Parker Brothers. That's real.
Tell us about your Ouija board.
I was
experience.
like probably 12. Me and all my friends were from the neighborhood. We got the Ouija board and we're like, sweet, let's fucking use it. Yeah, great idea. So we lit all these candles around.
That's awesome.
We're sitting in my buddy's garage, or my friend's garage, Linda. God rest her soul. There was like, I would say 7 or 8 of us in there, and we're just in there in a circle playing with this thing. And with no one, to this day, people say they wouldn't move it or whatever. I know I wasn't moving it. Thing moves. We're asking a question. It says what its name is. I'm right behind you. It says, like we're writing it down real slow. And he's like, oh, right behind you. And we're like, oh shit. So we look behind us. All of a sudden, there's a fire there. One of the candles or something must have fell over. Fire in the garage, going like crazy. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out now because I'm just like, oh shit, all these things were happening, all these weird noises. I think I'm possessed. So I run out of the house. I go home. I put a fucking rosary on for like 3 days. 3 days in a row, I'm hitting parked cars with my bike. Or getting hit. Or getting hit by a car on my bike. I got hit by 2 and ran into a parked car twice. So 4 times in that week, I'm like, what the frick is happening? Do I need to like go to church? I don't know what to do here. So I put the rosary on for a few days and then
makes me think of that church song. Take me to church.
I still think it never went away.
That's awesome.
No, I think it did. I don't know. I wouldn't play with one again. I think there's a little bit of that's definitely a danger. You're opening some weird shit there with that. Yeah. I believe in that little Parker Brothers game or Warner or whoever makes it.
Board. It's stupid. Because people definitely, there are people that get together and they definitely manipulate it to do creepy shit and say creepy stuff.
I'm sure there are, yeah.
If I spell your friend's name from next door that you never talk to as your next husband or whatever, and they go to Rick. You know,
That's why they shouldn't put your hands on it. It should just move on its own. That's the kind of ghost I want to deal with. One that can just move it on its own. Doesn't need me.
Doesn't need help.
Strong. It can just throw you across the room.
Doesn't need any help.
Okay.
That's awesome. Did you have any more text messages or voicemails? We're going to wrap up early tonight, folks. The Sabres are playing the Bruins, and the Sabres are rolling right now, and I have to be loyal to
are
them.
they on already?
They're going to be on.
I got Sidechain left a voicemail.
They're going to be. Oh, did he? Yeah, we definitely want to hear from Sidechain.
Always does.
The Sabres play at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're playing the Boston Bruins, and I look forward to this game because we're back home after a huge road trip, getting 7 of 8 points on a roll to the playoffs, and it's exciting. But yeah, let's hear from Sidechain. I
better not be one and done. All right, hold on.
One and done.
Yo, what it do? This be Sidechain. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Love the show. Just wondering, I'll keep this quick. Just wondering if you guys watch any of that flag football game. Ooh. What you think of that? Because I'll tell you what, if my quarterback, Josh Allen, if he got hurt in one of them flag football games, I'd be mighty pissed off. I'd be a pissed off brother if you ask me. I wouldn't even probably watch no more. I'm just gonna leave it at that because that kind of got me all pissed off. I watched that game, watching Joe Burrow run around doing routes and stuff. I'd be one pissed off Bengals fan. But all right, I'll catch you guys. Talk to you. Sidechain out.
He's usually not that angry.
I'm glad he brought that up because I was thinking of that the other day. That, Tom Brady's out there, but he's retired. And if he gets hurt, he gets hurt. But I did see that Joe Burrow was part of it, and there were some other players. I didn't watch it. I didn't even know what channel it was.
I watched them all.
There was more than one game?
Yeah. 3 different teams. Oh, all that talk about Gronk and that other dude? Fucking Gronk gets hurt on the first play.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know when it was even on. I just saw the reels and stuff, and I didn't understand it. Where was it even played? Over in Europe?
I don't know. Those guys... The professional flag football players destroyed them.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. I didn't know it when it was on or whatever. But yeah, I feel the same way. In fact, there was a little bit of a quick scandal with that Scattaboo guy that plays for the Giants. He had shredded his ankle, was it?
Yeah.
And he was out at a WWE match in the front row, and they involved him with the narrative that night. And there was a lot of fans that were kind of pissed, like, dude, you're out. You're like the next best thing that's happened to this team forever. We're trying to get you healed up, and you're out there goofing around, playing around with the wrestlers. Why would you do that? Sit up in the box and suite and host all your friends and be a millionaire. Why would you risk getting hurt further after reconstructive surgery? But no, I would be kind of pissed if Josh Allen went out and played a flag football game as on a competitive level.
Burrow He was running routes out there.
Yeah, why?
I don't understand. But they tore us up. They tore the athletes up.
Yeah.
The ability for them to grab the flag was it's so hard to grab a flag.
Yeah, if you don't play flag football, it's
so
different.
the NFL guys couldn't do it. They were trying to stop them, and there's no contact. You can't touch anyone. So as soon as they stop them, it's a flag. They were just getting beat up. Logan Paul or whatever his name is picked off Hurts. Hurts sucks.
Well, he always sort of has sucked, in my opinion. I did think he was good when he was in the beginning of his career. I don't even remember who the Eagles quarterback was at that time, but I know he was in the shadows waiting to be the starter. And I remember we were doing fantasy football, and I said, I think Jalen Hurts will be good, and he'll be good, and he was good for fantasy for a long time.
He's a downhill runner, but throwing wise,
he just seems too calm. It's like, buddy,
sometimes he's on, and sometimes he just completely misses.
Yeah, and it's weird because he was very disciplined coming out of college with his father and his life being in football and all that.
They're going to bring that to the Olympics, and would you want any of the Bills to be playing in that flag football?
No.
I know, I'd be scared.
I wouldn't. And, there will probably be, well, I don't know how big the rosters need to be for a flag football team in the Olympics. It's not full 11 on 11. How many? I don't even know how flag football works.
Alternates and then alternates to those alternates.
And we'll need a practice squad.
Jaden Daniels look good.
So
did Beckham.
You are so ADHD, man. It's
Beckham
awesome.
Jr., when he's not smoking crack, he could actually be a good player. He was dominating out there.
You're like, when he
Hopkins,
does
all you
this-
could see was his hands. His hands are like 15 times the size of my hands. His hands are like this.
Bigfoot.
And he
hands.
just grabbed the ball away from that dude and was just like, my hands are like your body.
Could he grab your whole head?
Oh, for sure.
Do you think he could wrap around your head?
2
with
basketballs.
Do you think he could squeeze that weird pimple thing you got on the middle of your forehead there?
Probably. He can grab 2 basketballs with one hand.
Have you ever squeezed at that?
That's probably how it got there. When I
What
was a
is
kid,
that?
I had a pimple right there, and I popped the shit out of it, and now it's never going away. That's what I get.
Every time I see you on
I didn't want to leave the house as a
But
14-year-old boy. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to get any chicks. I'm not going to get nothing.
Yeah,
I popped that pimple, and it's there for life.
Maybe you gotta go to have that. Maybe it's a big old, just white, nasty, hairy ball waiting to get popped out.
No.
Go to that Asian lady there in Los Angeles, Dr. Lee, from the show.
I like my
Popped.
skin.
But that's not skin. That's
I'd only get a Cindy Crawford mole removed if I had one.
you took off a mole one time with toenail clippers. Tell the story.
Who wouldn't?
Where was it?
It was on my back.
How did you even see in the mirror to do that?
It hurts so bad. I don't advise anybody to do that. I'll probably get a Facebook ban.
So what?
You're promoting mole cutting. Idiots. Sick of Facebook. A bunch of sissies. Ban.
Man,
Even when you say it's a joke, it doesn't matter. No jokes. No more jokes. Nothing's funny. Banned.
no fun for you.
It's weird. The ban they gave me too was like no lives. How'd you know I go live on Facebook? Like that's all I do. I could comment. I could do everything else. I just couldn't go live. It's like they know you.
They got sick of your Segway shorts.
I love my Segway. I can't wait. It was a nice
gonna-
day today. I almost took it out.
We should do a live show when you're on the Segway.
We could.
Would you take a 45-minute ride around the block? Just
I
to
got to
do
get
live
a
show?
setup like that Ari. You ever watch that Ari on Instagram? Ari goes live or whatever.
No.
He's got this huge ass computer, everything on his back, big board, and he just goes down the New York streets playing music.
I've never
Ari at home, he's called. Phenomenal.
Ari at home. That's awesome.
I mean, that's awesome. If you can just put a big rig on your back, he's got huge speakers on there, big battery packs. I mean, the guy can produce music right on the spot. So good. Wish I had talent.
Yeah, your 9-year-old outsmarts you by a huge amount. I got to tell the
Outsmarts
story
a lot
if
of
you don't mind.
podcasters.
9 years old, and she has this YouTube channel, and I was blown away yesterday.
That's
Absolutely
good.
blown away. So talented. I'm going to let you tell if you want.
It's pretty good.
Tell people
She's
what
good.
She
She
does.
makes little beads, trinkets. She makes masks. She's great. She's well spoken.
The way she does it, though, she'll say, "Now I'm going to take this and this and that and this and then some fold it like this," and then all of a sudden the next shot she edits it.
Yeah.
So where the
Fennec
next
Fox
shot-
for Life is her show name. Fennec Fox for Life.
That's so cool. Put it up in the. Well, we got our phone number up there. No one's calling, anyways.
I'll put it on my Facebook.
Yeah, put it on. Go check it out. Definitely,
It is
It's
good.
really
If anybody's got kids out there who makes little trinkets, little necklaces, little bead.
Yeah,
Yeah, she does. Really
it
does
was
do a
just
good
so
job.
neat. Put a little background music in there, like some kind of like kid bops or some shit. That's what you do. Tell her if you're listening,
Kid
young lady,
bops.
get a little background music in there, just subtle, right behind your voice when you're doing the little projects. That would be sweet. I was blown away because listen, we all know people that want a podcast. We're not listen. All podcasters out there, we're all not going to make money. Probably never.
That was a
Okay.
text message question that you're about to answer. Somebody
What?
said, "Why did you guys get into podcasting?"
Oh, okay. I don't remember why. I think I was bored. Oh, it was
I know why I stay doing it because I have a lot of fun.
Well, it's like this, and I know, some of our followers and some of our loyal people out there. You do it because it's something to do. Like back in the day, you get together with your buddies and go play hockey on Thursday nights, or you go bowling, or you'd have bingo night. You get together, go out to the bar to watch the
Shoot
football
pool.
games. Shoot pool. No one does that shit really anymore. It's all online. And so to podcast, and considering we had podcasts where we had people in all different parts, of the state or whatever.
Rochuck.
Yeah, we had Road Truck over in fucking India. So it's not like you can all be together. So I look at it like this. Podcasting for me is that one time a week to get together, even if it's for one person live and people watch the replays. I don't care. It's fun for me. Hang out, talk, tell funny stories, have some laughs, make fun reels, and people like it. Great. If they don't, great. We're all not going to ever make money. It's you got to be in that right place at the right time, and you got to stay consistent and want to get better. You want to get better. And it's like I see people sometimes who say that they're awesome. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to say I'm the best and we're the best, but how do they think what they're doing is good?
I don't know. You should always strive to improve.
Why wouldn't you want to just watch around the internet and watch other people's podcasts and show support? Like the married couple, we watch them and they watch us. And they do a great show. They have a good niche where they have a lot of fun and some segments that are really attractive, and it's cool. And they're always trying to get better. You just see it. You see them grow, and we've known them for a while now. And we try to do the same thing. We try to see what's trending. What do people like? What are they talking about? We want to talk about the same shit. And then there's those people that are just like so hell bent on, no, my 1980s microphone autographed by Dirk Diggler is the best microphone.
They just don't want to change. Well, a lot of people these days think that they're the shit and they don't need to change.
True. They're there.
A lot of people haven't got humbled, slapped in the face.
Sometimes you got to get slapped in the face.
Sometimes you do, especially if you're a man, a boy.
Be a man. Own the fact, like, you know what? Last week, Todd, and we talked about this. We didn't have a really big watch or view rate from our last week's show, but we right away, I think it was probably within moments of the show, we were calling each other saying that was not our best.
Oh, yeah, you feel it.
We just knew it. We felt it, but we discussed it right away as friends and business partners and co-hosts. We discussed it and said, what did we do wrong here? How can we be better? And I felt this whole show, we went over the amount of time, or actually we can go until 7. We worked on that. We came up with a plan on how can we make next week better. And the entire time I've had fun, and it feels like the hour went by real quick, even with just a few people watching and a couple comments. Thanks for everyone that commented in. It's fun. It makes it fun. Sidechain for leaving the voicemail. Thanks. This is not, we want people to hang out with us. If you want to hang out and talk, we'll call in. If you want to not talk, we get it. Leave a text message. Hit us up on the social media where you're at. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. So, and we will be on Twitter at the beginning of next month when I set up my premium account, and we can have some fun over there with those people.
The funny part is Sidechain's been calling for years, and we never even met him.
No, and
he lives in the area. I mean,
well, for you, yeah.
Yeah.
But no one knows him. We went on a campaign searching all social medias, and I think that's a nickname. It's definitely a nickname for sure. We don't know who this guy is, but he called in and humbled Joanne. Jeez, I was like, get a room.
He was in
yourself.
love.
Yeah, he was definitely in love.
Well, Joanne,
he wanted to
well-spoken individual, good looking for her age.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know if that matters, but
well, she is good looking. She's going to be doing some a comedy. She got some mic time at I don't know what it's called. It's a club in New York City that's known for where people and comedians especially get their stardom. And she's getting three minutes of mic time. She did a stand-up comedy course, and I'm so happy for her because...
Well, right after she left the show, she was on Fox News.
Yeah, and it wasn't for good reasons. Okay, let's
but
face it. We won't. That's not for us to
still,
discuss.
That's great for her.
I mean, yeah, it was something that she needed to do, and she's
for her
got
agenda.
this opportunity. Well, she's got an opportunity to be completely famous, and that way I could be like, please answer your phone.
Yeah, we could piggyback.
Yeah, can we ride your coattails for a few minutes?
Yeah, no shame in asking.
You want to sponsor us?
Come on.
Raw Live Productions.
She had a good time.
Yeah, I put the email on the screen for those of you who are watching replay. If you have any questions about the show ever or have any ideas on things that we can improve on, definitely send us an email,
Yeah,
info@rawlife.com.
We get that some people are a little shy and they don't want to call in live. That's why we have the voicemail set up. If you ever watch a replay of the show, you want to leave a voicemail, go ahead and leave it, and we will definitely listen to it.
Yeah,
and,
thanks for subscribing to our YouTube channel, too. That's pretty sweet of everybody.
That helps a lot.
In.
Like, sharing, subscribing. I don't know what the hell it does, but they say it helps a lot. That would be tremendous.
This one's got to go up, and I think we're going to have to blame this one if I'm getting to
there he is. Oh, good guy there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I used to work with him.
I finally made it to a live podcast. You did. And we were just getting ready to wrap it up here in a couple minutes. But no, we were talking. I just feel like everything went good tonight. It's been great.
The only thing that can make it better is a little Buffalo Sabres victory, maybe.
Oh, you know what? The Sabres,
dude, the other game.
We got to talk about this. Yes.
That other game against Anaheim, there was like a minute there, or good 6 minutes, where I was like, this team is freaking unstoppable. They were passing around like when we were getting beat 16-0 when we used to play. And we couldn't get the puck.
We sucked.
We couldn't get the puck that one year.
We could never. No, you're
right.
No.
Team would shut us out 12-0. We couldn't even touch the puck, and I'd be running around like I don't even want to play anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely it sucks the wind out of you. But we got better though.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
Eventually, we scored a goal here and there.
That was at that one rink where it wasn't even a rink; it was just a skating center.
Oh, the roller rink.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is funny.
That was on Main Street, and like where in the city or somewhere?
No, it was in Lancaster. And it was Depew.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
Oh, there's anyways, it's a roller rink, carpeted floor where they, jam around in the orange wheeled roller skates. But this guy was so greedy and losing business that he'd rent 30 of us or like 20. It was always like a good turnout at those things, right? Where there'd be different time frames. And every time I went, it was like enough to play 5-on-5 and 2 goalies and whatever. He'd rent this rink out and put hockey nets in and give us a hockey ball, and we'd play hockey with no boards. It was like, so if you overshot the puck, you'd have to go up on the carpet and go get it and shit. But yeah, we'd go play hockey at the roller rinks. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I forgot. But no, we had better games where we were actually winning and we were pissing people off, and then I get my teeth punched out. So that was cool. Oh, yeah, it was because of you.
Those were good games.
For you, yeah, they were good.
That was a wild crowd.
Yeah, your 2-liter of Pepsi on the bench. So
you walking out like this.
That's how.
It's just rec hockey. It's just rec hockey.
It's like Jack Hughes when he got his teeth busted out at the Olympics. As soon as that happened to him, I was like, yeah, I know.
That's got to hurt so bad.
Oh, it hurts so bad. You have no clue how much pain. And you got to respect the guy for playing through that, man. Because that was it. I was done. I couldn't play after that.
Ugh, bunch of chiclets on the ice.
Ooh. I was looking for my teeth, too, like it was going to matter.
Put them back in. Maybe this really didn't happen if I close my eyes real tight.
Oh, yeah.
You do that ever? Maybe this isn't real. Maybe this isn't real. Oh, it is. Shit.
Isn't that marriage?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, married couple, you have a comment on that? I'm waiting for them to straight up brawl one time.
Somebody's like, I never seen what your wife looked like. And I'm like, me either.
I'm not laughing.
Oh, I never met your wife. Don't know what she looks like. Yeah, me either.
I didn't feed the dog.
No. 400-pound dog. I didn't feed it.
I'm not laughing at her, but it is funny. Because your dog's chunky. You got a fat beagle. It's cute. Yeah, cutest dog, though. She's so cute. Your dog's cute. We should bring her on the show.
All dogs are cute. Well, not all dogs, but most.
Put her on the pool table. Put her on the pool table. She looks like a little mini potbelly pig.
Would you buy an ugly dog?
Short. Some people do.
I know.
There's some ugly fucking dogs. They're so ugly. They're cute.
Those cats with no hair?
I like that.
Oh,
that would be kind of legit. That's hypoallergenic to the fullest. I mean, I'm allergic to cats, but I would definitely have one of those.
I'd want one of those cats that are like a lynx. You have to walk it on a chain and shit. You know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, they're like little bobcats.
They're like hybrid cats that you should be like a trained professional with a permit.
Yeah, pretty much. You can own all these weird animals in like California, can't you?
Get a pet chimpanzee.
You can get one.
Why don't you get one?
It'll rip your face off by the time it's 3.
Is that a guarantee?
Pretty much.
Is it a statistic? Is there any?
Yeah. Look it
you
up.
can back that?
I'm not going to say by the
Well-
age of 3, but I'm going to say your face is getting ripped off if you have a chimpanzee.
We'll have to talk.
It's just
about
what they
that.
do.
We'll have to talk about that on the next show for sure. But we have to wrap it up here. I gotta watch the Sabres.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up with some.
Oh yeah, okay, we can jam out definitely.
Yeah.
But we appreciate everyone being here.
Go surreal.
Yeah, so we'll be here next week again, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us, call in live, drop us an email, and until then, we'll all see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.